Hey guys, it's Mr. Wolfie again, and we are on another map that I've been fiddling with. I built this in about, 2 or 3 hours. Wait, let me get back at the spawn here and we'll set this up before I start exploring. Um, I wanted to build a good map that would be good for 4v4, 2v2, free-for-all, but not much bigger because I wanted a nice, small, tight map. Let's get an aerial view so you can see the basic setup. There are water hazards, and these walls and the floor are going to be different. The floor is not going to be this uniform and flat and gray. I'm going to adjust it so it's nice and it looks good and actually functions well, because this is just a box that I use to mess around and make spawn maps and things like that. But let's get started. So there's several places you can go off the start, or at least, where I want to go. There's a platform up here that has a DMR and one of both grenades. There's a ramp you can take to come up, but it's on the side. The good thing about it is you can use the ramp for cover too. So you get up here, this is going to be different, so just use your imagination for a lot of this. But you get up here and you can see most of the map. Lots of areas that blocks a lot of view, but pretty much this side is wide open. Now on this platform here, and we're going to change it so it's more fluid and uniform. It's kind of got a weird gap here that doesn't make sense and stuff like that. But each side gets a focus rifle. Now the focus rifle has a 3-minute timer so that it is not very abusable. It's more, the guy that gets the focus rifle is very important on your team. He's a utility that you cannot ignore because there is no sniper on this map. So you can't just get up on the middle there and spawn trap the enemy team with a sniper, because the way I see it, that's all fine and good on most maps, but I wanted to see a map where one guy who was good with a sniper wasn't doing all the work for his team, because sometimes a good sniper is all you really need. They can completely dominate the spawns, and all you really need to do is put a shot or two on people just in case, and that's about it. But with the focus rifle, although it's very, very, very powerful, it's not a power weapon, and it doesn't kill in one shot, and you actually have to, aim a little bit beyond just the initial shot. So it gives you a little more, it's more team shooting and less domination. Alright. Let's go to this other platform here, which is a needle rifle and the same setup, so you can handle that, and it's equal on both sides. So everything I do here you're going to see on the other side of the map, which is okay. Now there's going to be a lot more fleshing out in the middle, probably some platforms up here that go around or something maybe. I'm not sure yet. Up here just to have, I want to make one thing clear. I did not want another map where people could crouch around with shotguns and swords and hammers. I did not want a single close range power weapon because that leads inevitably to bad gameplay. I wanted more teamwork oriented. So as a close range weapon goes, the plasma rifle on the map is about the strongest. I mean, the focus rifle could beat it, but the plasma rifle is going to be your go-to boom weapon, if you know what I mean. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you're dead. You're going to use that, and it's got more tactical uses because you can get up here and spray people down and save ammo in your headshot weapons. There's also a magnum up here. I wanted to limit the weapons up here so that the enemy team wasn't just getting like infinite DMR ammo and just ha ha ha, you'll never move. I could control everything from up here. They have to actually think about the amount of ammo they're using and actively control this area rather than just spamming constantly from up here and never dying. Which I'm going to adjust that even more so that you can't just, I need to play test it a lot before anything like that happens. I don't want to, overdo or underdo. I want this to be pretty legit. But in top mid there's a laser with a 2-minute respawn, because since there's no sniper, this will be a long range one-hit kill power weapon. It's got 4 shots, so you should be able to get 4 kills pretty easy if you're decent. And it's not overpowered in that fact because you actually have to have a little bit of skill to use the laser properly. as opposed to something like rockets. It's very straightforward, not necessarily not skillful, but you know, everybody can use rockets. Not everybody can use the laser when you're getting shot at. It's less simple, I guess you could say. But anyway, let's go back here, and we'll show that you can come around here on these half pyramid platform type things I got set up. And there is a concussion rifle with one magazine of ammo in it. Now, it's only got like a minute long respawn, so they pop up pretty often. But what you do with these 6 shots is very crucial to how your team performs. You definitely want somebody over here, because with these 6 shots you can help control whoever's going that way. I'll show you what's over there in a minute. Or you can take this lift. I messed myself up there. You can take this lift. I'm hitting it wrong. Okay. I have it perfect, it's just I was hitting it wrong. But anyway. And bombard whoever's up here, so you can take out, you know, some campers to a degree, especially if you coordinate fire. But we'll get back to that in a minute. Got this. There's water hazards. If you touch that water, you die. Well, not touch it, but just inches below the line is the death barrier. So, literal water hazard. These blinds are just low enough that you could crouch under and not get shot, but since there's one on each side, you know, somebody can bank grenades in here. It's easy enough. This is bottom mid. It's going to be probably covered somewhat in this region here, and it'll be uniform so that it's not complete domination, but you're definitely at a disadvantage to the people up there. But in the very center, except I just knocked it off the map, I think there is it spawns right here. We'll get to it in a second if you want to see it. But there's a 5-shot grenade launcher that respawns every 2 minutes, and I'm debating on putting that up higher, because I had rockets, but once again I wanted a map that concentrated more on teamwork than the power weapons themselves. So I focused on weapons that didn't completely dominate, but rather required a little bit of basic skill and forethought. You have to actually think about what you're going to do before you use these two power weapons, for them to work properly. But anyway, that's what I have so far. Hopefully I'll work on it from time to time. I'm always busy on something, but I just kind of mess around in Forge when I'm bored. So when I get bored, I'll work on it some more. But I would love some suggestions and ideas. If you like what you see, tell me what you like about it, what you don't like about it, what you would like to change. If you think the power weapons themselves are a good selection, that sort of thing. Oh, here we go, grenade launcher. Also made it a big deal that there's a lot of color in this map. I put a purple light right in the underside of that, so it's like a glow. And actually it's right here under the laser, so that it actually glows all around the platform. So you got, like, I don't know, it kind of gives it a nice, you can't really make Forerunner looking stuff Covenant, but it kind of gives it a throwback to a Covenant type map. And then one side has orange and one side has yellow accents on all of it, so that you actually have callouts you can make. You can be like orange concussion rifle and gold concussion rifle, something like that. And up here, just for fun, I'm debating on if I'm gonna have anything like this. There are these turrets, but that's probably not gonna happen. You can only reach them by jetpack right now anyway, so, and the jetpack has to be up there. But anyway, I'm getting close to 10 minutes. If you've made it this far, thanks a lot for your time, and I hope you will help me out by telling me some ideas and your opinions on the map. If there's any weapons you would like to see me put on the map or take off the map, then you should tell me, because I'll do it. Not because you said it, but because I probably agree. So let's work on it. This has been Mr. Wolfie, and thanks. Oh yeah, one thing before I go. That last map, I gave it to one of my friends. I officially, gave him the map for LAN purposes, and he's going to do the spawn work and all that kind of stuff, because I'm not good with spawn points. So yeah, I'll show you what happened to that map when we get done with it, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace out.
I know. Can you believe it?